This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. With me is Mr. Clifton Mitchell. Obviously got Florian Marku under his wing now. Talk to me about that, Clifton.
It's kind of okay. It's kind of it's funny how Fabio came to me. Well, Sam's good friends with one of my longest friends, Kirk Gibbons, and Sam's been training with him. Kirk's trained a hell of a lot of fighters for me. And he also trains a lot of motorbike riders, fitness, all different type of people. Sandy Ryan's trained with him, people like Dave Ryan's trained with him for his fights, bits and bobs. Puss is an ex-amateur boxer that had over 100 amateur fights. How can I put it? so he's a fitness coach. That's what he is. So he understands what boxing's about, what fitness is. So Sam's brought him down to work with Kirk for this next fight. And he was looking for a gym to train at in Derby. So Kirk says to him, the only person gym you need to go to is come and see Clifton. So,
One Nation.
Yeah, One Nation at my gym. So he had his coach here with him at the time as well, George. So my job they were just using my gym. So I did a couple of sessions with him. So when the fight got put back, George had to go back. So since then we've been working, and he likes what we do. So now, yeah, I'm training him. So it wasn't something like he came to me directly. Understand?
How talented is he?
Very, very, very talented. Very, very underrated as well. Or overrated but underrated, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you this, that his will, his desire, and his passion for the game is second to none. He really wants to do this. Like I said, he took himself from London to come down here to train, which he could have stayed in his comfort zone. He wasn't happy with his last performance, but for me, he won the fight, but he gave them the opportunity to give it a draw. It was his fault why they got the draw. Understand? That's the way I looked at it. I said, yeah, you won the fight, but you gave him the opportunity, the referee opportunity to give you the draw. Now, going forward, regarding his ability, honestly, he's very, very talented. He can actually do it all. That's the problem. You know, sometimes a fighter can actually do it all. That is the problem. He does everything. Where he just for me, I just needed to calm him down, settle him down, and just work on a few little fundamentals, what I saw, which I ain't going to say too much. We'll see on the fight. You'll see what we're going to work with.
Of course, I just spoke to Florian, and he says he feels a little bit disrespected by some of the comments that Ryland Charlton's made recently. What are your thoughts going into this clash and some of the comments that Ryland's made?
Well, Ryland's Ryland, isn't he? Ryland can say what hell of he likes, you know. What you reap, you will sow. Understand? So when he gets into the ring, if he can back it all up, then, you know, he's the better man. I'm just looking at the aspect of, you know, I've took this job on, and I'll do my best that Florian comes through. I believe that Florian will beat Ryland whether he trained with me or not. Understand? But he'll do it so much easier with me. You know, you know what I mean? He can stand in the middle of the ring and have a fist fight and make it a 50-50 fight. We can do that. Or we can make him look like an absolute novice. And that's if he boxes the way he can box, he can make him do that. You know? And this is no disrespect. Ryland's a very, very good fighter. I'm not taking nothing for granted. Strong, tough, tucks up nice and well. Very, very good fighter. And I know that he's training with everybody. He's been sparring everybody. So he's coming and he'll be ready. This is his big chance. Understand? He's already, like I said, you know, Florian's already had the big name from his kickboxing days. You know, he's boxed on big stage. Ryland, this is Ryland's big shot. Forget the last one. Hold on. Forget the last one. But this is his biggest fight of his career. This is his world title fight. So I know he's coming. He's going to be prepared. He's going to be ready. And I'm looking for the best Ryland. Understand? So I'm not taking that. Listen, trust me. He's been in the best shape of his life already. He's hitting numbers that he's never hit. And like I said, you know, a change is as good as a rest. So he's come to me, and one thing, like I said to you, he can do absolutely box any style he wants to. That doesn't mean it's the best way forward. He needs to do what's best for him and his style.
Look forward to his first performance under yourself, Feb 20th, live on Sky Sports. Obviously, you've got Harry Scarf in the gym here as well. We'll talk about him in a second. But just want a quick update on your son, Ty Mitchell. Last time we spoke about that was in September, I believe, when he last boxed. What is the situation with getting his licence sorted and everything going on with the board?
Well, you know, we've put another application through, so we're just waiting. One second.
Is it now?
No, I'm just waiting to see what the board do. We're just waiting on the board now to come back to us and see where they're going with it. Either they're going to take it to the High Court or we're not taking it to the High Court. That's what we're just waiting for now. But like I said, you know, we're not after no favour. We just have to be fair. Understand? That's all we have to. Just a fair hearing. If take it there and they don't grant it us, then we'll accept it. You know what I mean? Simple as that.
Confident you'll get a decision?
Yeah, I'm quietly confident. Yeah.
We'll get another update on that when there's more developments. Clifton, we're approaching a few massive heavyweight fights. I just want to get your takes on them. One that has been announced is a rematch between Whyte and Alexander Povetkin. Can Dylan do it?
Most definitely, Dylan can do it. Dylan, like I said, he's still learning the job. That's the reason why he carried on fighting. When he sat in position and he didn't have to do anything, he could have sat there and he probably could have got a world title shot next if he never took any more of these fights. But Dylan's a grafter, understand? So for me, yeah, he's a tough, strong, cagey, wily type of opponent, Dylan. Yeah, they say but he's clever. He's clever in the way that he goes about his work. And Povetkin had done his own work. I really do believe he'd done his own work. Every time Dylan's been dropped, it's been with that uppercut. So I think he's been looking at it. He's been looking at it. And to be fair, it was a one-shot wonder. Boom, caught him. And like I said, happens. Whichever way it hasn't been knocked out, apart from Tyson at the minute. But you know what I mean? Like I said, I believe that Dylan wins out.
Okay. And then two that haven't been announced, but we feel are very close. Tyson Fury v Anthony Joshua. Give me your honest thoughts. Come on, Clifton. Honest thoughts on this.
I will always be honest. Tyson Fury.
Why?
Because I believe that Tyson has the X factor, and I believe that Tyson has got. I think when it comes to standing in front of Tyson, as much as people can say he has no effect on him, he has a hell of a lot of effect. He might hide it, but he has I don't know what he does, but he has some kind of gypsy voodoo or something like that. Like he sprinkles some, but he seems to have effect. Like I said, when he beat Klitschko, he did a press conference. Told him, I'm going to ease up on you because I don't want you to pull out. As soon as he left the press conference, he pulled out the fight, postponed it. You know what I mean? I don't know what he does, but no, I just feel that Tyson's can box too many different ways to get it done.
Do you believe he stops Anthony Joshua?
I think both of them could get stopped. I think Joshua could stop him. But if I had to put my money on one of them, I'd put it on Tyson. I've worked with Tyson. I know Tyson in-depthly better than I know Joshua. So I'm going to go with what I know. Okay. You know?
And the last one I wanted to ask you about is linked to Mr. Sam Jones, who's here today. Alexander Usyk v Joe Joyce.
Yeah. I think Joe Joyce would have took a lot of encouragement out of him boxing Derek Chisora. Yeah, because I feel that he did look very vulnerable in that fight at times early on. And one thing with Joyce will bring it, but Joyce has to be able to change pace. And that's why I find that there's not another gear. He stays in one gear and he'll stay at that gear. You put him on level 10 on the treadmill, run that for the whole marathon at level 10. But he needs to be able to go up and come back down. If he can do that, I think he's got every chance of beating him. I do.
Okay. Well, we look forward to all these fights that are coming up. As I said, I will ask you about Harry Scarf. Yeah. Very good performance against Troy Williamson last time out. What's going on with him?
Who needs Harry Scarf? We can send out as many tweets, as many, and call all these fighters out, as many as we like, yeah. Nobody wants a piece of Harry because he's horrible. And you know you ain't definitely going to beat him. I'd put Harry in there with any welterweight right now. Different kid.
Welterweight, yeah.
Sorry. Light middle.
Light middle, yeah.
Light middle, yeah. I'll put him in there right now with him. So if any of them pull out, yeah, we're ready to go. Understand? We're ready to go. All you promoters out there looking for a light middle that you feel that you can beat him, I'll have a little side bet on it. Understand? But like I said, we can talk about Harry. Nobody wants a piece of him. After that fight, for me, he won the fight. A lot of people thought he won the fight. He didn't get the decision, but nobody's ringing up asking for him anymore, are they? Understand? You're not going to get Warren's office ringing up and asking for him to box. What's his name? The kid?
Hamza Shiraz.
Hamza Shiraz. We'd take Hamza Shiraz at a drop of a hat. I think Harry's all wrong for him. All wrong for him. And Troy won't have it. He won't have it. He knows what he knows. He got away with it. He got the decision, and I've got no gripe with Troy at all. Understand? Troy and his team are good people. Got no problem with them. But I thought we won the fight. That's old news, though. Forget that. But like I said, no one's rung my phone for him after. You know what I mean?
Clifton, thank you for your time here on IFL TV today. Best of luck with Florin heading into the 20th of Feb. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
Yeah, up the Rams. You know what I mean? Up the Rams. Now, seriously, Florin Marku is potentially one of the best kids that has definitely come out of Albania by far. They had another Albanian kid, didn't they? They had, what's his name? The Albanian Eagle. You probably don't remember. One of my fighters boxed him. I can't remember his name. Matt Haney boxed him for the English title.
Eagle?
Yeah, the Eagle. Yeah.
Wait.
We would have been light middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eagle, no.
Yeah. Check it out and I'll come back to you on it. I think Spencer Ferrin had him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Spencer Ferrin used to manage him. Yeah. Listen, okay, thanks a lot, pal. And hopefully it all goes well on the 20th. Understand? Because nothing's guaranteed. As long as he does what he's supposed to do, yeah, and he keeps his head and he doesn't get drawn into a massive fight, light work.
On that note, we'll end there. Thank you, Clifton.
Right.